What's up, guys? We are finally back for the third, I believe. Third. I think, yeah, third. Wow, I can't even count. Podcast. TRG is live streaming it like always, and then we are here with JoebilineHD. If you just wanna.
Yo, how's it going, guys?
And I don't know how we even got anyone that was higher than 2K subs, but you have 25 around there, okay?
I think, yeah, 27, I think.
27, okay. But we're just here to answer some FIFA Mobile questions and also talk about FIFA Mobile like always. And so, JFIFA99 posted on Twitter to ask some of your questions, and are you going to read those off now, or?
I mean, you could start with the first one if you want.
Well, I can't see the questions. I already told you that, and I couldn't see them.
Yeah. Alright, so the first question I'm going to pick is, when do you start playing FIFA?
I gotta edit the freaking audio. It's really bad for yours. Wow, how do I freaking change that? There, okay. I'm good. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna talk about the promo for now because really we don't have anything else. But the promo, I did not even get anywhere with it yet. I didn't even get on because the game's pretty much dead for me. But I think it's a decent. It's kind of like the Japan, whatever it was called, the Showstoppers, whatever, I can't remember. But it's kind of like that because the quick sell, the tokens and everything used for it, and you needed 50. Same thing for the other one. I cannot complete one of the live events, which is the Manchester United versus Real Madrid. I'm really bad at free kicks, so has anyone even got an elite card yet from that?
Oh, I've played it like twice, and I was like, yeah, I'll focus on the other ones instead. The other ones are a lot easier.
Yeah,
I just did it once.
Yeah, I'm saving up for the Bayern one this time because I heard that one gives a lot, but that could just be a complete lie because I don't think the price drops are different compared to the others. But the audio, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, but like a smash that goes for nothing.
Yes, nothing.
I saw that someone that watched the podcast last time got hold of me on Twitter, and he got like 3 players already out of it, and one of them cost like 1 million coins. So he already got like 1 million coin profit out of the first one.
Yeah, if you got one very quickly, they were going for a lot, but then a lot have dropped now, but you can still get like a couple 100k for most of them. Some 100k outside.
What the heck? Oh my god, that fly, I swear.
I got pretty lucky and I pulled 2 Sergio Robertos,
Guys,
5 Karim Benzema's, and 1 Sergio Busquets. So
I just did.
they've been pretty nice to me.
I just killed the fly. No more fly.
Nice job.
Yeah, okay, no more buzzing in my ears. Okay, so are we just answer the questions that Joan, because we need to look through those, because to begin with, we're not gonna get that far if we don't answer any questions yet. Because apparently we did a couple questions.
I have one question. I don't know if you have played PES Mobile yet, but PES Mobile or FIFA Mobile?
FIFA.
Yeah, I don't like PES that much, really.
I mean, I do rate PES very high because the graphics are very good and like the gameplay is good.
Besides, the gameplay is just a dead game.
Yeah.
Like
you need to grind too much.
I really don't think the graphics are the big part of a game, really. If it is executed well, the graphics aren't the big deal. Because it's a mobile game, let's just be honest, it's a mobile game. But for me, PES more feels like it's kind of not like you can't get that many good players compared to FIFA. Because what were you saying?
They don't have like special cards and stuff. They only have like normal stuff, like base elites or whatever.
And the ratings are screwed up.
Yeah.
Like compared to FIFA, the ratings are like Alex Vidal. I don't know what his FIFA 17 rating is though. But he has like a 66 rated silver on FIFA Mobile. I mean, not FIFA, on PES. And I don't know, I deleted the game after like a week because I was done with it because it's basically a simulation game. I can't, the controls are horrible for PES. But
I'm not gonna lie, the controls have improved, but it's like, the reason that FIFA hasn't died yet is because like all these promos and all these cards, and they keep throwing cards that like people like United fans really want that Lukaku, so they just throw stuff in there that like no other game does. Not even console compares to like the content that FIFA Mobile.
Yeah, they go overload on programs, but it's cool and nice shiny things for me to waste money on.
Yeah, I don't spend that much money on the game. Like, the problem with me is that I really have a bad feeling when I spend money on the game. Like, just that gut feeling.
Yeah, I always do, but then a week later, I'm like, don't know. Like, I can afford to. Like, I guess that's the thing. Like, if I couldn't afford to put this money in, then I wouldn't. But I'm in a position where I can, so it's alright.
Look, I could, but I just always feel like, why am I spending money on this game? It's just a waste. Like, I could be spending it on the Xbox version, which I play a lot too, but, you know, I don't know, but, crap, I need to find that. I'm gonna go head to that place where, because Joanne's not even reading off the questions. I don't know why you're not. Holy crap.
So, if there wasn't as much promos in FIFA Mobile, do you think the game would die?
It wouldn't be good. I think there'd always be a constant stream of people playing it to an extent, but promos are what's needed to keep FIFA Mobile alive, because it's very much you do this for a short time, then you do something else for a short time. It's not something to just keep doing the same thing all year round. Like, realistically, the only thing in FIFA Mobile that has longevity is seasons, and no one plays seasons because it's crap.
Yeah, I played seasons once, and I was like, nope.
I only played seasons to get the MasterCard. That's all. And once I get it, I just stop playing it. But if they still had like Verse Attack mode or something like that, I'd probably still play it. But without promos, there's no like grind or anything to get players. Because I only play FIFA pretty much for the grind, because that's actually pretty fun. Like, I'll play attack modes too, but I raged multiple times on that game.
What is Ruben saying? Ruben's saying this crazy stuff in the chat.
What?
Nothing. Just
He said someone's quiet.
Yes.
I don't know, he's quiet.
But if he says who it is,
it would be a lot better if I could read podcast chat, but I can't.
Obviously you have a better team than all of us here, and you play attack mode probably more than we do. So
Hey. They don't play attack mode more than me. He just disconnected. God dang.
he's gone. Isn't he streaming?
I think he is.
He might just have
he's TRG streaming it. Has it gone?
Streaming.
I have the audio on file too. I'm recording the audio too,
cool.
so. But he's online, so I didn't kick. I guess he just left it by accident or something.
That's TRG that's saying he's quiet.
Okay, he's back. So what were you gonna say?
I don't know what just happened with that.
Am I screaming a little bit? I feel like I'm screaming into the microphone. Okay, so what were your question? What was it again, TRG?
I said, since you play attack mode a lot, do you like the new attack mode or the old attack mode?
Yeah, I prefer this one so much more. The other one, I just auto-played it every day and left it to auto-play because I got to the stage where I didn't feel like I was getting anything out of it. It felt like something I had to do rather than I wanted to. So I'd auto-play it and wouldn't care. Like, you never came away, I personally never came away from match thinking, oh yes, I won that match up, because by the time you play one turn, wait for their turn, then play your second, and then you play sometimes I have to go over the course for like 2 days. It's like you haven't ever felt like, oh yeah, I've beat that person. You haven't made a connection as such. Whereas this one, you play it and then you've beat them, or you've lost, or you've drew, but you've made that connection. You've done it there and then, and like you want to win. Like, you know, in 90 seconds time, the results happen. Not 2 days later, where you've not really cared about that one. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
The problem that I had with the old attacking mode was that people, if they're losing by a lot, they never play against. Like, they would wait until like the game expired.
No. I mean, I got top 50 twice back when the world didn't matter. Top 50 twice. I think it was like back-to-back season with 200 million fans. But
that's
I
it.
got pretty bad there.
You could just sweat it out, but like you were just grinding purely to see what you could get to.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just stop after FIFA Champion, like stop playing, just start playing live events only.
Yeah, I was literally only doing it for the daily activities, and when I got to FIFA Champion, which would automatically come if you did the dailies anyway, so it's like, didn't need to do this. I literally used to like set it to autoplay, then I'd go downstairs and make a drink and come back, and that's one done.
But the thing that I had with attack mode was that you would get so many matches gave at you with the old one. Like, I would get off like an hour, and then I'd get like 10 requests to play. And I would lose like 150k fans instantly like that.
Yeah, that was never a problem for me. I used to be the one that I always used to have like the 50 matches just waiting for people to play me.
Did anyone say anything?
There is that.
What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, agreeing with Jane.
TRG, has anyone said anything in the live chat yet? Because
Not at the Ruben says he has a question, but he hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
who does?
Ruben.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. He said, do you guys think these overall boosts are good in the game in general?
The overall
Plus
boost?
overall boost, yeah.
Like, I've never had that boost before. Does it, like, upgrade only, like, the boost? Like, overall? Or is it upgrade?
Puts every stat up by one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying.
So, yeah.
I mean, I guess there's an advantage to it once you get the player.
I mean, obviously, because the highest overall you have, and like the most you pay, the better you need to get your reward. Because you're not gonna pay $100 for freaking 85 overall per player. So,
Was he talking about the blue star hazard? Or, like, the attack?
Any with plus one overall or anything.
Yeah. I've never dealt with anyone had those cards, so I can't really say anything about that.
I mean, I'm on 98 overall, and I have all of the blue star matches that I thought was going to be the hard thing. But then the position tokens are crazy. I already spent over 200 freaking trophies on exchanges. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never... The thing is, if you complete the daily live events, not daily events, the daily what's it called? The ones that you get...
The activities.
The activities, yeah. If you complete that, you know, there's a chance of getting it, but there's two other positions that isn't yours.
Well, if you've done daily activities from the start, I believe if you've done it every day since the start of when Blue Star Hazard came back, I think people are almost at him now. If you've done it every single day, I'm pretty sure they're about 2 weeks away, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe a month at most.
Yeah. I mean, I missed so many days. I don't know why. It just didn't feel like it.
That reminded me. What was my question? Holy crap! I had it earlier, but I forgot about it now. It was about the new FIFA. I can't remember. It's like not the new FIFA, but the next update. Well, like, people were telling me that they're gonna keep their teams. I think they're gonna get discarded because, like,
obviously, yeah. It's gonna be a reset.
The one thing I would like to see in the next update, like they did it with Madden Mobile. I don't play it, but I heard that you could do it. It was that you could reuse your old team in certain live events. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like legacy events and stuff.
Yeah. If they see that, that would be one of the coolest things, because I think I've wasted so much time on upgrading my team. I think it's too much.
I don't mind starting from all over, because it means everyone else is gonna start from all over.
If we start over, it's probably better, because it feels like it's kind of like a refresh, kind of, because not everything will be so OP.
Yeah, I feel like at the beginning of the game they should not make overall matter, because obviously some people are gonna have.
It kind of does matter. It doesn't
overall
matter.
should matter, but in a ranked mode, which is what versus attack is, the problem is there's no unranked mode to go with it, where overall shouldn't matter. There should be the ranked mode, which we've got now, but there should be another mode to go alongside that where it is matched overall, so that people can test out squads, warm up, try different players, and get matched overall. And then it probably won't have any good. The rewards won't be that great, but it's there to have fun with, and you go into the ranked matches with your best team to go for the best players.
Yeah.
You've got no choice at the moment. You have to play ranked mode.
Yeah, I feel like the rewards of the normal attack mode was way too easy to, and a lot of people were getting too high overall players for just playing 2-3 days. So I feel like versus attack is good, because you need to grind all the time for you to you need to get the victory tokens. So if you ain't FIFA champion and you don't got the victory tokens, it's forcing you to play technically.
Yeah, I guess the old FIFA champion mode, when they after preseason, when they introduced the rewards, and you got the token every month or every 2 weeks. Yeah, that was, you got plays too easily.
Yeah.
So people got used to that and were expecting these often tens of elites every other week.
Yeah, it was just too easy.
What happened to TRG? You can make the most sense. Oh, he's there.
I'm still here. Yeah, I have a headache. That's why. Gaming TG said, Joe, why did you start YouTube?
I started YouTube when I was at university, because I studied media at uni. So I was doing video editing, graphics, or web design at uni, and then I was like, alright, I need to do for a project. I need to do video editing with something I like, so I was like, yeah, let's just try FIFA. So I was already playing FIFA at uni, so I just combined FIFA with video editing and started there. So I basically did it for uni. And then for reason people wanted to watch me, so I carried on.
Gotcha.
That's nice.
I have one more question. LJ Stanley said, do you guys think they'll give hints about the new FIFA Mobile?
I don't think they will. I think they might do it the last 2 weeks, but I don't expect anything here now, anytime soon.
They should do it like FIFA console is doing it. Today they released that Maradona's gonna be 95 rated. Oh,
because they've really never released anything big, say anything about the next FIFA Mobile until the game actually came out.
Yeah, 95 rated. That's just crazy.
I think I'm hoping we hear something at Gamescom, which is end of August, because that's normally when they reveal. Well, that's when they revealed this FIFA Mobile last year at Gamescom, but we'll have to see what they do, I guess.
Yeah, oh crap, I forgot what's it. Wow, I keep forgetting everything. Oh gosh. I had another question.
So basically, Epic is really nervous right now, that's why he's forgetting everything.
I just have a huge headache too, but I wasn't prepared as much as I thought it was gonna be. It was about the last year. Do you think that the Twitter, this goes for anyone in the podcast, but do you think last year's Twitter account for FIFA Mobile was more interactive than this one?
I have no idea, because this is the first year I've played FIFA Mobile.
Last year you couldn't really ask them about anything about the game, really.
Yeah, they
It
were.
was like,
and a lot of people are getting banned, and then now banned from buying coins.
I never knew you could buy FIFA points on a third-party website. I never knew that was possible until I found out. Like, is that how he got banned? Like, Surly, did he actually get banned from that, or is that just like a rumor?
From what we can tell from what his league mates said on Reddit, it was from buying third-party FIFA points. So it sounds like they were paying someone who was able to hack FIFA points into the game. I'm assuming it may have probably been something like stolen credit card fraud or something, but I don't know.
Because I never knew. I thought it was like some website. Like, why would they sell FIFA points for a cheaper price? Because that just loses money. But last year, going back to my question, the Twitter for them, they would always respond back to like packs that they sent. But this year, I kind of did this a little bit less, but they kind of sent me a. Did you see the roast that they sent me a dumb old meme? Remember that? Did anyone remember seeing that yesterday? Or?
Oh, it was the kid.
Yeah, they said, why not both?
Oh, yeah.
I did not know. I never knew they would reply back, because whenever I say something, like, even if it was like, I don't know, but they just.
Well, as far as I'm aware, there's only one person who runs that account.
Only one does?
Yeah, so it's not like they have a team on it to respond to, like, questions in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for, like, support. Like, you're supposed to use the EA Help handle for support, not that EA Help are very good. But
EA
that's what the support channel is.
Yeah, I thought more than one would kind of regulate the Twitter page.
No, it's just the community manager who does it. So that's why he'll respond a little bit, yeah. So he'll respond a bit from here and there. At the start, I remember like October, November, January time, they did used to respond to like packs more for people. And like if people sent them teams, they'd be like, "Oh, what's your plan next?" and stuff. So there was people doing that
last year. They would always they would say, "Nice pack. What did you do with the player?" Then you would respond back, and they would respond back to you. They did that last year, but they never really did it this year. And
they did it for a bit at the start, but they've stopped recently.
Yeah, they probably got some other new manager.
Check the chat, the Discord chat.
TRG muted his mic. He's our only source of questions.
No, check the Discord chat.
Discord chat, like where?
Yeah.
As in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm blind. Crap.
You don't need to read it aloud.
I can't.
Yes, then Daniel. That's Joe. God damn, I got smashed.
Okay, yeah. No, it's fine. Oh wait, he can't hear us. Then I guess to get questions.
I ended the stream, so yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we'll just have Joan do the live stream. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
What we're doing, going switching to yours?
Yeah, we'll just switch to yours. I hope everyone's okay.
My earphones off.
End of it.
Yeah, Twitter support or something.
It was about, I think, their interactions, but I guess we were kind of on that topic. We were talking about how they sent me I don't know if we talked about that.
Yeah, the meme, yeah.
Yeah, I got absolutely roasted. Okay, so, is anyone typing in questions yet? Because, really, the live stream is the only way we can get in.
What promo? Yeah. What promo was your favorite?
Oh, that's a good question, yeah. I guess I'll answer it, because... Wait, yeah, okay. The favorite promo for me was probably the summer one. That got me a lot of players and coins out of it. I got 2 of the masters, but now I'm doing a wager to discard one of them with some kind of, what's it called? Discard challenge or something like that.
I had to discard 2 mine so I could get the 92 rated Howard Dunn, and I ended up selling him for 2.1 mil. So it's great.
What was your favorite promo?
Mine. I don't know. I feel like Halloween was great, like the first one.
Yeah, it was
I really liked Halloween, but I think Halloween, also because it was the first one, it was like the first proper one, like, cause there was top transfers as well, but it didn't really have a unique feel to it, how Halloween did, with like the proper different cards and the events that had like the ghosts and stuff on it, with all the events at different times. So I feel like Halloween maybe my favourite one, just because it was the first one that I properly got involved with, and I completed that without even spending that much. I think I did like a couple of refills or something. But I really like this summer one. Not summer. Well, I did like summer because it was easy to do. But I really like this current one, Global Tour, because it just seems rewarding from all viewpoints.
Yeah, it's very good.
The Halloween one was actually pretty good, though, because they had, like, flash live events, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like
they were good.
It would be up for, like, 15 minutes, and then you would have to follow their Twitter, though, and get the notifications on. But it would award you, like, the tokens, so that was pretty good.
And to get what was great was to get the Costa, you had to complete the other plans, but you didn't have to put the players into the plans to get the Costa, so you came out of it with the 4 big ones and the Costa.
I played it really, really bad, because I started going from the lowest overall to the highest, and then I probably should have done Chiellini, because it was like, 500,000 coins at that time?
Maybe. I didn't really touch the market too much then.
I don't know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
The market
I never made my 100,000 into, like, January.
Like, didn't Elites cost, like, 90k when the game started?
Some did, yeah.
Yeah, that hit me hard from the beginning, until the market crashed. But the one thing that I think that EA did the best was the St. Patrick's Day one, with the community one.
It had good points to it, but the problem was that everything was untradeable.
Super, yeah.
And
that was the only downside to St. Patrick's Day, was that everything was untradeable in the promo, so you could get good players and stuff, and obviously the majority of people in my mentions and my subs did seem like they actually managed to complete the common in the end, and the community challenges were brilliant. Like, I'm looking forward to bringing some community challenges back in the future, so they were really fun.
Yeah, I really didn't care if they were non-optionable, because I only went for the Masters card. I got 91 overall left wing. I forgot the name of him. It was like, he was from Werder Bremen, so that's all I remembered. But,
Nabry.
Yeah, I think I sold him. I quick sold him for like 10k, because I didn't really need him, because I had Royce at the time, the Master one. But,
I mean, you didn't have to quick sell him. You could have put him in the plan to get the Lucky Leaf, whatever.
I might have done that. I might have. No, I had Coleman by the time I got him, so I don't think I did. Because I
got pretty lucky, and I pulled 3 Shamrock players in one pack.
What?
Nice.
Great. The 300k one. Yeah, my luck. Every time I'm recording, it's just crazy. I love it.
The Christmas one was also pretty good with the gifts and everything.
Yeah, Christmas. I like Christmas as well. That's the point. And as well, the master of it, the Martial. The Martial was actually, I say, pretty easy to get, compared to the other programs masters. Like, Martial to get, which was the program 95 left mid Martial, just required 10 of the elites. The freeze elites, and by the final few days, each of those elites were 80k, so you could get the Martial for like 800k.
I never knew that.
Which, considering for a 95 left mid, although obviously not everyone had the coins to be able to do that, like some of us could, compared to other ones, it was very easy, and it didn't actually require you to do any of the events.
Mm-hmm.
The problem though was that the gifts were sellable, and I don't think that was a good thing at all because it just like on one end it was good, but then like the market's now. If I want to find like silver,
Oh yeah, they're still available.
yeah, you can find them still.
Oh my god! I mean, I put a bid one for like 6,000 coins, and someone outbid me, and I'm like, what? I just wanted to see what can you possibly do with them, so I just kind of went for like 6. Yeah, just maybe put her in the 100 trash thing.
Oh yeah, that's where people probably did that.
I mean, that's a waste because you got a gold player. So
It's gold or a chance to elite. I never got anything good out of that. I stopped doing that. And I wasted all my tokens on there, and I could have kept them for the St. Patrick Day players and stuff like that, and I would have made millions, but I put them into the 100 trade-in and got nothing out of it. I think I got like a 71 rated veterans card out of it.
wow, finally, not even a game changer.
Oh, I don't
Not even
use game changers on the game because it just decreases my overall, and I like to like switch my formations there and there. So if someone has like my formation countered, I just change it to like something else.
Yeah, but you could, like me, I use 5 at the back, but in both of my formation, I make sure they are 99 overall. So every single other formation, like 2 cams, 2 CDMs, 2 strikers, I don't use it, so I have game changers all over the place.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just didn't like using game changers because they would always decrease my good stat, and the really good ones would cost like 40k when the market wasn't dead. Have you got any questions in your chat yet? The live stream chat?
Yeah, they said, what was your best pack? Probably that Ronaldo, was it?
Yeah, I reckon Ronaldo probably. Just because it's Ronaldo.
Yeah, and you got Chicha in that same pack too. You got the GOAT.
Yeah, that was quite cool, because I was so hungover that morning. I'd been out the night before, and I'd got at like 6 a.m, then I'd woke up like 4 hours later to record, and I was just like, and then I saw Chikorito pop up, and I thought, oh, this pack's rubbish. It's gave me Chikorito, it's going for like, what, 40, 50k? And then I was like, wait, no, I can still get someone else in this pack. And then he popped up, and I was like, I can't wait to go back to bed.
I think so. Oh god.
I mean,
No.
at least it wasn't Rich, because Rich was, oh my god, I got Ronaldo. He just started jumping on the damn bed.
I think I could count some of the first packs he had on that video.
Yes. I swear it was like 16, 17. I'm like, yo, where's that boost crack came from?
I've never
Just started screaming. I'm like, whose man is this?
Kyle's joined.
Yo, what's up, Fletch?
Okay, I can't look at the chat.
One sec, let me have a look at what the people ask on that. On the Twitter.
I'd be throwing out questions after every single one, but I can't read it, so.
Let's have a look. Who's your favourite FIFA mobile player? FIFA Guardian asked that.
I think the Domination Rodriguez was probably the most OP one that I had back in the day.
He said Rodriguez, I hate him so much.
But now I think it's probably,
Dude, he's so slow compared to everyone else.
oh no, not to me, no. It would just, probably the OP card back in the day was that 87 Team of the Week Dybala card. If anyone remembers that.
Oh my god. Jovinko as well. It's crazy.
But now I think it would be the Griezmann attack mode card. I think everyone pretty much has that guy on their team unless they just started playing in the last couple months.
Yeah, it kind of, that Griezmann's good, but it's annoying.
Super. He's so inconsistent.
You know, for me, he's brilliant, but it's just, I've had him for so long now. Like, obviously, I've got Bale now. I use Bale as my main striker on the right, but it's just like, oh, I wish I I wish my strikers weren't untradeable in 99, so that I'd be looking to try out other strikers more often and play with them, because I use them, don't get me wrong, because I'll try other strikers to review, but then I just go back to my usual ones. I just want to be able to look forward to new strikers coming out again, which...
I mean, I think like Aguero is a good shout, but then you just can't do anything with them.
I don't mind Rainbow, but I'm so used to roulette now, I'd rather just use roulette ones.
I swear Gareth Bale was a Rainbow player.
Rainbow is probably my favorite one, actually. Because when you get farther in, I use the Rainbow a lot, and I like just go over the player. Like, especially with the David Luiz card. That card's too OP. The attack mode one.
Yeah.
Like, if you...
I have 5 at the back and I use them in the middle. He's just so quick.
It's complete AIDS. I'm not gonna lie. Like, whenever I play against someone like that, I just use all my all the skill moves on that one guy and just try to beat him because he just way too OP. I think they got that's no one went for Kaká this year at all.
I mean, I've seen some people go for Kaká, but then I think that's not the point though.
Probably
because I don't like Kaká.
Yeah.
Probably
I like Kaká, the person in real life, but I was disappointed with that 100 card.
I mean, Kaká is Kaká, so.
What did you go for?
Me?
I know you got David Luiz already. Like, out of the 3 attack mode players, which one did you pick?
Luiz.
I went for Oblak without knowing how OP David Luiz was going to be, because I really needed a goalkeeper back.
No, I'd say Oblak's better than David Luiz. David Luiz inconsistent. He won't leave you alone some games. Then other games, you can get around him quite easily. He's very, very good, but Oblak's definitely a lot more consistent.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just ear-raped any of you. I just kicked over my stand almost. Like, not my stand, my, table almost.
Damn, kids.
I just, put my knee right into it and, kicked it forward. And that was, wobbled.
Here's a question. For you and the guys in the chat.
Okay.
Can you remember who your first Elite player was?
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god. Yes, Samuel Eto'o.
No, was it actually?
Yes, Samuel Eto'o.
So was mine.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It was my first Elite as well.
Oh,
yeah, then I got one the day after, and it was Jose Callejon. That was just great.
The first one I can remember getting on actual, recordings was Insigne. And that's when he went for, 90k. And so, I can't remember my first one I ever got. But my first high rated was Dybala 87 Team of the Week, because that was, the one that everyone went for.
Mm-hmm.
My first ever, when I was like, I've got an elite striker finally. And I was like, let's see what I can do.
I mean, Nukil is still the only person that gets hyped out over 85 overall elites.
Who?
Nukil.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what? No, that's 25k.
Yeah, but it's the camera in it.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than the 80 overall elite. It's 5,000 coins more.
I'm trying to think of a question now, because I should have wrote these down so I don't forget them all, but I didn't because I'm a complete idiot.
I'm looking at the chat and people just, they're answering our questions, or their oral questions, so they're not asking questions. So I'm about to take them things.
Looks like a question that hasn't been answered yet. Well, I try to think of one. The one I think of was, it's completely silent now.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say something.
I know, I'm trying to think of my question. I had 3 questions or 4 questions, in my head, but then all went away.
Is there any more questions on that tweet to you, or can't you see them anymore, Jane?
Yeah, go look at the Twitter chat, the post that
I'm trying.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I mean, I already won this game, so...
Because I can look at that. Probably.
You never know. The goals could all come after.
Who's your favorite goalkeeper in game?
Favourite keeper, I guess, Buffon at the moment, because he's in net for me, and he does a good job. But I guess keepers, it's hard to have a real connection with him in the game, because you don't rarely ever see your own keeper, or actually see him make saves, so I don't really have a connection with a keeper to say he's my favourite one, just because they don't do anything for me, in terms of me ever knowing how they've done.
I mean, I had you through a flashback before, like 2 days ago, and I was just going in games and, like, having the same results, so I'm like, let me just go back to my +1 tackling.
Yeah, mine will be all black, because that's the card that I have, too, and he does pretty well, it seems like, but, I don't know.
I mean, he's pretty annoying. He's so annoying. He's Spider-Man number 2.
Let me go onto your Twitter and just look at him, if anyone else is already there. If no one's there.
I'm there right now. Someone asked, if YouTube doesn't exist, what's your job? Oh my god, are you serious, bro?
He has a job.
He's already got a job.
Yeah.
YouTube isn't a job.
That's what I'm saying.
YouTube's a hobby.
Much before YouTube.
I wish I could survive and live off YouTube, but I definitely couldn't.
Not yet, though. Not yet. I'm good there.
I need to... nowhere near. In terms of my review.
I mean, you might get a video that gets a few mils.
It needs to be consistent. There's no real security. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's no security with YouTube. So it's like, cause I'm in an audio job now, which is like a pretty good job. Like, I'd need to be earning a lot to quit to get YouTube, because there's no point giving up security like YouTube. All it takes is one thing for your channel to die, so you never know.
Yeah.
Especially with the downfall of the ad monetizations going on right now, that would be pretty hard.
Dude, it used to be $1.50 for 1,000 views. Now it's like $1 for like 10,000 or something like that.
It's probably very low. It's probably very high now. You got like a lot of views for that.
Mine's not, to be fair, I'll happily be open for it. So, like, for mine example, the last 28 days, I've had 440,000 views, and that's an estimated revenue of $160.
That's not enough for you to freaking eat every day.
So it's like, it's not that high, it's nowhere near what it used to be. But also, one of the issues with revenue for like FIFA Mobile is that FIFA Mobile ad revenue and stuff isn't that high anyway. Compared to console and stuff, and that's just due to like demographics, because console has a lot more American viewers get the best ads because like American advertisers will pay more to show you stuff.
Yeah.
So with FIFA Mobile being such a diverse market, like there's literally people. FIFA Mobile is played by more people in more countries over the world than any other EA game, which is pretty mad, really, that it's being played in more countries than any other EA game.
Yeah, there's...
So,
what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say, yes, it's quite a big achievement, really.
Yeah. Someone asked, what's your favorite part of being a YouTuber? I don't know if you answered this yet or not.
Socialising.
Yeah, probably that.
I like the interaction. I like just being able to talk to people about stuff like that I'm interested in as a hobby. Because, like, not many of my mates are really into, like, FIFA and playing games and stuff like that. I've only got, like, one of my mates that is, but the rest aren't that interested in it, so it's nice to use it to socialise and meet people. Like, the opportunities and experiences I've had from doing YouTube is just brilliant.
Yeah. And, like, go to, like, the part of, like, good, then you can also, like have trips, like, when you fly you down to LA, that's an experience that most of the people don't get. So,
yeah, I couldn't believe it when I got that email saying, do you want to come?
I mean, I must be there next year. I'm gonna see you there next year.
Well, hopefully I'm there next year. I'll have to see how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna go down there.
It was really fun though.
Maybe I could play FIFA 18 or 19 by that time.
It'd be better to play 18 as well, but
yeah. I mean, I'm actually excited for mobile, like FIFA console, because I have a PS4, so we're gonna get icons this year. So it's great.
Oh, yeah, you're only finally getting them now, aren't you?
Oh my god, I've been
It's on all platforms, so there's no contract over Legends, so you never know if it can come.
Yeah, like, because I've had them for years on Xbox.
I'm tired of using Team of the Season as Piliqueta and freaking Koscielny. I want to use freaking Icon Rio Ferdinand. I hear he's really OP.
I've got Lalas in defense at the moment on Xbox.
Yeah.
He's
I was like, hey, yeah, I'll get Lalas. I'll put him alongside Ike Apara, Scream Team version.
Yeah. If console is like mobile, like a lot of people have like crazy teams, but then mobile is just like 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes right now you can play with your team.
Yeah.
So you really enjoy if you play.
That's the thing, it's adapted for mobile on-the-go use. Whereas the older versions of FIFA Mobile were just like mobile ports of the console version as such, stripped down console version. Whereas this year they've re-engineered it to suit a mobile lifestyle of on-the-go playing, rather than as such expecting you to just be at home playing it all the time. Like you can as well, but it's been designed to do it for both. Which I know, obviously, I see a lot of people say they prefer the older versions, but I guess those are the people who haven't got console to play it on, so they liked it because that was their way of playing it like the console, whereas the direction they've headed in is different.
I mean,
got me interested in it.
But FIFA Mobile, like, at the like new season, when it was a FIFA 15 new season, a lot of people were playing it more than 16. And then EA released the 100 overall cards there, like 105 Ronaldo, 104 Ibra. That's when like FIFA Mobile started like independent itself from console. And you see a lot of like Nepentas, Momo started doing FIFA Mobile videos for like a month or so. Then like FIFA Mobile came out, like no one like believed in it. Like so many YouTubers just quit because they didn't believe in FIFA Mobile and like.
Well, yeah, when I that's what made me switch. I was like, right, this is perfect. I'm not at uni anymore. I can't play FIFA all day. I haven't got the time, like, because when I was doing console FIFA, I'd be like doing squad builders and play reviews, and like I didn't have the time to go to work then play like 10 games a night. Just didn't have the time to do it in the evening, so I just wasn't really being able to do YouTube properly. And then obviously they announced FIFA Mobile, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. I'm interested in this. Yeah, I'm gonna follow it. And I just started playing it and made the switch. I was like, yeah, sick.
Well, one of the questions, and it's not one question, I have two things actually. The one thing that I found that was actually really good about this year was that the data rate for FIFA Mobile this year, you don't use it. It doesn't take up much of your data on your phone bill or phone.
It's pretty good. I mean, I have a limit.
You need it to work on pretty much any phone, anywhere, haven't they? And that's what their aim was. Because on 316 couldn't like hardly any phone play it.
Yeah, I hated that part. Cause I did get a new phone in December, but then I could finally play it. But I was stuck on new season. Someone asked a question actually. What's your favorite player in real life?
Chris Cohen.
Okay.
Plays for Forest.
That's good. I mean, FIFA just said, how would you feel if they bring back Ultimate Team back to mobile?
What if they went back to the old style?
Yeah, the old style.
Stop playing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably stop playing too, because I really enjoyed this year, because like, in like the normal game, you will not see a 99 overall grace, man. You will not see a 99 overall grace. Cards over 100 overall, like, they're not gonna do it. So, they can't afford to lose half of their players.
I guess it's weird because they could still do the high rate cards, it just wouldn't. It would just be different because this year there's roughly like people think like what's interesting is like lots of people say like the game's dying and there's less people playing it now, but there's not. There's still around 2 million daily active users, so that means every day at least 2 million people log into the game.
I mean, I'm part. Yeah, we all part of it. So.
But actually, one thing I do want to say that it would probably be better if the game went to, well, at least took some parts of Ultimate Team and brought it back in the new thing, because the Team of the Week for this year would only be like a few select players, and there wasn't that many. But on the actual FIFA on console, you had like a whole starting 11, subs, and then reserves. But then on FIFA Mobile, you only get like a starting 11 throughout all of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's good because chemistry used to take all of my money back in the day. Chemistry stats and contracts there were so annoying.
I really don't mind them really, because if you opened up a lot of packs, you weren't that bad. Like you get.
That's the problem. I never opened packs. I never wasted my money on packs. I mean, I afforded Team of the Year Ronaldo when it came out because I was saving my money and I had my mind. I'm gonna save my money for Team of the Year. And when Team of the Year came around, I had like 5 million coins. Because there's no price ranges there. So freaking new transfer used to go for like 100,000 coins.
Yeah. Has anything else said anything in your live chat yet?
That's about what changes would they make to seasons to make people play them. I hope, me personally, I hope they don't touch seasons. I hope they don't add rewards, because then I'd have to play them and I don't want to play them.
Yeah, 3 stamina is a waste.
If maybe they add rewards and then if you play seasons, win so many, you can get cards. It'd literally be torture. I'd be literally playing it just purely for the reward, but I wouldn't be enjoying it whatsoever. Seasons, I have zero interest in the style of play for seasons. I don't want to play full games on mobile. But it would be nice if they did make some, saying that, like I said earlier, a lot of people who could only play FIFA on mobile and not console do miss playing full games. So it'd be nice if there was a little bit more consideration given to seasons so that those people could still play their full games.
Even like actual same amount of time in seasons as it is on Xbox and consoles?
Well, not necessarily that amount of time, but just them being able to play a full game from end to end and not be attacks only.
The same amount of time it takes to make play an Xbox Seasons game. I was going to say, that would take forever on mobile. That'd be like,
oh no, I just meant as in...
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say, yeah.
Saying people miss that. People miss being able to play, and although they've got seasons there to play it, but they obviously don't care that much, otherwise they would play seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to bring it back a little bit, putting up the rewards, but it was just too late already. 1,500 for the wins when it used to be 800, 400.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Everyone stopped after Marco Royce. Everyone stopped playing after Marco.
Well, I started because of Marco Royce and finished after. Yeah. Should TRG say, should they have the competitive side to FIFA Mobile? In my opinion, versus the top mode is already competitive.
Yes.
They should add a non-competitive mode, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, friendly mode, they did us bad there. Because sometimes I want to play my friends and they're not in my league. I mean, put a stamina on it, but I want to play my friend's squad or something.
Well, I think the reason was that is because obviously player friend was attached to attack mode. So when they changed from attack mode to versus attack mode, they didn't implement it ready for player friend, and for League, so that went with it. So player friends are only available within the attack mode style, which is only in League now. So you can do it that way, I guess.
I mean, but they still have the League versus League that is the old fashioned. So
yeah, that's what I hope they introduce versus attack to League soon, so it's in all modes, and then you each other that way.
That's just great. That would be the best.
But I think the way they need to do it needs to be half and half, because obviously for League versus League you can't rely on people being at the phones at the same time to play each other. So I think what they need to do is change it so you still play everyone however many times they want you to play someone else, so the 3 turns, but you would do it in the versus style, so you choose play this person, play it, and then it would be a versus game, so you've got 1 minute 30 to score against them as much as you can before it ends, rather than it goes 45 how it does now.
Yeah, sometimes you do like League versus League. Like, I started the day, I usually do my League versus League starting the day, make sure I warm up before I start versus attack. But then it's a huge difference from League versus League that you could like take like pause and stuff to then versus attack. It's just huge.
Yeah, there's no way to warm up for versus attack, because it's not the same mode. You can try and warm up in League, but it's different.
So like you said, what improvement you guys would like to see in the next FIFA?
For the next one, like what would we like to see? Did you say?
Improvements.
I'd like to see the stats on the actual card itself.
Yes, please. I want to see how many freaking thousands of goals I'll score.
But
yeah, it'd be nice if they track stats.
They should also make the real stats instead of like making their own stats for it. Like, at least.
What do you mean?
I mean, at the beginning of the game, they messed up really, really bad because the overalls were higher, then they wasn't matching the overalls, and then the stats. Like Cardi, like his 85 overall to the Weaver has more dribbling than his 95 overall. Like the hell?
Well, that's just because the stat guy just like gives it varies. Like some stats that they'll just literally put up by 1 or 2, or however many they've gone up by, they'll do it by that amount, like how they did for impacts. But then for like special cards and for team of the week cards, they'll maybe boost a few of the stats only. And obviously back then it was you only got roulette for 89 or more dribbling, so they would put the dribbling up to a certain point so that you could either get to roulette with him or you could roulette with 1 or 2 game changers.
Do a roulette, and I'm like, what the hell? He has more than 89 dribbling?
Yeah.
I didn't realize. And I was like, I'm so lost. I was so lost.
Has anyone else said anything in your live chat?
Yeah, I do agree, Dash. The market not recognising accents is very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, well, it recognises accents only, so if a player's name is different to what they're known by name as, like Hacker and stuff, it's very annoying, and like Pepe.
Oh, how you can only search up players by their actual names, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, if you had like what Madden and NBA have, like the promo stuff, like I don't want to look at every single team hero if I'm looking for an 80-year-old player.
Yeah, they were saying how they passed that on to the devs up at EA, FIFA Mobile.
Yeah, they've known that for ages. We've recommended that ages ago, though. I guess it's just lower on the priority list. So at the end of the day, the highest priority should be fixing the bugs in the gameplay and stuff, and then anything else comes as an extra.
Yeah. But that would be pretty good, because sometimes I want to look at Team of the Week Masters, like 86 overall OP players or something, so I can start a series, but then everything I look is just 86 overall, then I see all of these scouting players, and all of these Team of the Week players, like, come on.
I suppose it works both ways, because by having a broader search, it means that people who are able to trade can trade better. If you make it so you can properly hone in on certain things like that, then it's easier for people who aren't as good at trading to trade. So I think they leave certain things open to an extent so that people are able to find the filters and stuff.
Also one thing I'll say from the next FIFA, they should add commentators into the game.
Yeah, they're rid of commentators though, just because of the amount of file size commentators take.
Yes.
Like, personally, me, I don't play with the sound on anyway, so it doesn't affect me. But, like, their main aim this year was to get it to be available on as many phones as possible, and also be a download of under 100 meg, because obviously most phones, if the download is under 100 meg, it doesn't need to be connected to Wi-Fi to download.
Yeah, they should at least make it optional for you to download commentator voices.
You'd be surprised at how much memory they take up though.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon it'd be at least a gig if not more.
Yeah, I remember that last year, and then the year before that, they were like, it took up so much storage.
800 megs for commentators in FIFA 16.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, my phone could handle it, my old phone. So I used to just play with no sound at all.
I would do series now if the game was a little bit different. I think not being able to change your squads quickly and just little things like being able to change your squads or having unranked modes means that, and the way the overall setup is that every time I play ranked and versus, I need to play it to my best. Next year, I do want to have a free-to-play Road to Glory going on from the start as well.
Yeah.
I would like to do that. So I've got my main account, which is Stat, and then have a free-to-play one to see what I can do with that as well. So that's my aim, depending on what happens next year, if there is a reset and all that. I kind of hope there's a reset because I'm used to it. I've done it every year on console Ultimate Team since 09. I'm used to starting again every year. But we'll have to see. I just really hope we find some stuff out of Gamescom.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the EA stuff. What was it? What do they call their special little conference?
What, EA Play?
EA Play, yeah. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, there was nothing at EA Play. There was nothing at EA Play anyway.
I knew for a fact that they weren't going to talk about FIFA Mobile at all.
It's a little bit early, I think. Because I suppose you've got to remember as well, FIFA Mobile didn't officially come out to the world till like mid-October last year.
Well, didn't they show something at EA Play last year?
No, it was Gamescom last year.
Oh, that was where it was at? Okay, because I remember, like, Spencer, SC,
and
Castro, yeah.
Yeah, when Royce came out.
Yeah, and they were all, like, sitting down. Was that at Gamescom, or?
Yeah, that was Gamescom.
Okay,
At EA Play, they don't show anything about Ultimate Team. They only show, like,
the
trailer. They announce, like, the trailer and what games come in. But Gamescom's when they talk about Ultimate Team. But obviously they're doing that a bit earlier this year as well. With on Tuesday, they're doing the Ultimate Team talk.
Yes.
The what?
On Tuesday, they're doing a live stream at 5:15 UK time with Castro, Spencer, and Maverick Wolves, where they're going to be talking more about new features in Ultimate Team, or at least with the icons, which they've been teasing this weekend.
Oh my god, crazy! That marathon got me crazy. I might buy some FIFA points to afford him, because his card, him and Messi will be mental.
Yeah, they're going to be. I think the icons will be very, very expensive on PlayStation next year. You know, in the first year, PlayStation haven't had the chance to.
Yeah, that might. But also with, like, the Foot Awards, like, from doing, what's it called?
The Foot Champs.
Yeah. That might
The
decrease
rewards are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you watch any, like, console YouTubers much.
I do. I watch Castro mainly, and that's it.
Do you watch Fuji at all?
No, I do not. No.
Fuji, my mate.
Yeah, I watch Bateson, I watch JoebilineHD. I watch like all the big ones.
Yeah, well, Fuji, mate, his road to glory is mental. He's done a no spend road to glory, and it's mad. He's finished top 100 3 times without any spending money, and he's got like over 10 million coins, all from just playing FUT champs.
Yeah, it's just FUT champions is very good. I mean, they should do something like that for like the top 250 players. Just not like the first season in attack mode that they had like
number one got 1 million
player, and then 500,000 for the top 10, and then 250 for top 100. So,
well, they've kind of got that at the moment, but obviously it's only number one. Fletch, if you think they're the GOATs, then you've not watched Fuji's. Fuji's is definitely better than their freeze. They're all good, but Fuji's is amazing.
Yeah.
And just he's got.
He's good. I mean, but Nefentas, Nick, and they play 80 games. Well, they used to, because they don't do it anymore. They used to play 80 games on a weekend.
Let me look if there's any more. Is there any more questions?
We talked about PES a little bit earlier. For me, mobile, I didn't really like it. I tried it for a little bit, but like I was saying earlier, like what I didn't like the old FIFA mobiles, it's normal gameplay, and I don't want that in a mobile. So, and with it being like, obviously you do the golden balls, and then you just get the player, and it's just the player name and their face, and on your squad screen it's just a bunch of names. There's no attraction for me though. I like having different art designs and high rated cards. Well, not even high rated, just cool looking cards. So that's definitely I like opening packs to get better cards and cool looking cards. Console, have you tried out the console beta that's live at the moment? End of dividend. It's pretty decent. It's alright, but it still just feels so arcadey.
Yeah, I mean, they have very good game faces, but then the gameplay's a little bit chunky or something.
Yeah, it's weird, because the faces are really good, but then you can't even... It's just like...
The movements in the players are like, what are they doing?
Yeah, like, it only looks nice when you're zoomed in, basically. The rest of the time, it just... almost looks like PS2, PS3 graphics at times.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why, like, Nepenthe started playing FIFA Mobile at first. I mean,
it's a while back.
Yeah, he stopped just because it was only a side thing to him, so it was costing him more to play than how much he was making from the revenue. So, if he...
Because FIFA Mobile gets no revenue.
Yeah, I think if his revenue was higher on FIFA Mobile, he would have continued. That's my assumption. Like,
his first episode got like 1 million views.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, his FIFA Mobile race was decent. Like, it's really helpful at the start of the game and stuff. But I think it was just the fact that the way he would have wanted to play it, having all the very, very best cards, the cost outweighed the income for him. Whereas, like, I put more in than what I spent, than what I get back, but I don't mind because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Is there any more questions? I'm not seeing any right now. Wait a minute.
TRG says, have you experienced EA8?
Wait, how old am I now? 26 now, so... Yeah, I've been experiencing EA8 for about 16 years now. Maybe 8. Yeah, longer.
Yeah. I mean, back in FIFA 14, like, it was so many glitches back in the game. Like, at least back on PS3, when New Gen came out, they were, like, trying to make people...
I've been experiencing FIFA 8 since FIFA 98.
That's crazy.
EA8 will always exist.
One of the real OGs.
Or was it before that? It was around then at least.
Yeah, I think it was 98.
Oh no, FIFA 64. What year was FIFA 64? The first year.
I think it was like 96.
Oh no, that was 97. That was 97 because it was when FIFA. It was when obviously Nintendo 64 came out.
Yeah.
The first one they released, what they just called FIFA 64.
It was one of the
And then
World
they went
Cup
to the real
games
numbers.
that first came out.
I mean, that game looked good for that type of like thing. I mean, it looked like Minecraft looked. So if you like Minecraft, you could play that game. Don't worry.
Yeah, it was them. But no, that was alright. It was that the year? Yeah, then FIFA 98. And FIFA 98 was the year they also had the indoor football mode.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember people watching that game all the time, playing that game. I mean,
I was gonna say they definitely wasn't recording then.
no, I wasn't born. I was. What was it? What year game did you say again?
98.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet. But I watched. Oh,
I was a year away from being born.
but I watched a bunch of people play it because I was when I was like a little bit younger. I used to watch like a bunch of old games because that was what I was into, kind of.
Back in the Dominican Republic, at that time, everything we used to play was games on 64.
That game was good.
That was one of the best games ever.
Yeah, they still haven't managed to make a better James Bond game yet.
No, not at all. Nowhere near.
That game was sick.
Yeah, it's the first person as well. Since you could play with your teammate, with your mates.
Yeah,
great. I loved it.
It was sick.
It was fun. Very fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. What was people saying? What did you want to say?
Well, okay, this question has already been answered.
Do you guys talk about free to play versus pay to play in terms of what? I feel like broadly with that question, not sure what angle you're getting at, but you talked about that in the last podcast, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. But then there's like much that we can say about it because obviously pay to play should get the advantage, obviously. But then
the thing I feel is that there's nothing for the main promos and all the main stuff, like the main event promos. Nothing should be behind a paywall.
Yeah, how like
so, for example, let's take this current run, for example. To get the Tour Master, he would require 49 jet tokens. Realistically, due to drop weights, even if you used every single stamina, you're only going to come out, like, you'll get 14 jet tokens guaranteed, and the drop, I've not seen a single person get an extra jet token yet.
Hell no.
So,
I wish to get 1,000 FIFA points. So, none.
I haven't seen any. I just think, like, everything should be achievable. It's just a lot easier if you're spending should, essentially, the way I see it is that I work, I don't have time to play all day, every day, so I can pay to essentially do things that I've missed, and do things quicker so that I can then show videos on them, because if, like, I just do it so, yeah, I can show videos on plays, like, within the first few days, so that people then spend the rest of the promo working out who they want to go for, and then looking at YouTubers' videos to go, oh yeah, let's go for him, and then they can spend the rest of the promo going for that person. Or they might think, okay, that doesn't look good, I don't want to go for that person anymore. My problem is where they start putting things behind paywalls, so that it's impossible for people to get.
I mean, the golden egg obviously should be hard because you're getting 99 overall play. So I feel like that they could get chances and versus attack wins. This is super hard, but you can get it. You can get it.
Golden eggs should have never been released, I don't think.
No,
not to the
I said it on the last podcast. It's just
leave it to them.
You give it to the players that won their thing. So
it was a good concept, but not a good execution. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the players picked weren't that great.
You know, some people actually did pick some pretty good ones. Like the one you did a
There was a handful. McAllister, Morris, great. Casillas, great.
See, whoever that I'm a Barcelona fan. I picked Casillas. He's a legend.
Like, there was a few good ones, but people like two Ronaldos, a Messi, like they're just boring.
Yes.
I can understand that the people who got them probably picked them because they made a position where they thought they'll never be able to get a player like that person themselves from the market on a event, so that was their only way of getting them. So fair play to them for picking a player that they want a 99 version of that they won't have any other means of getting. It's just then when they then got released to everyone else, it was annoying.
If you got one of those when the game was up, what would you pick?
I think at the time I was gonna get Eric Lehigh as a right wing back.
Okay.
So I played 5 at the back a lot, and all my goals were coming at the time. I was using Ultimate Flashback Coleman as a right wing back.
Yeah.
And the majority of my goals were coming from playing fullback rush, Coleman cutting and cross, not cross and shoot and curl it in. So I was like, okay, if I get a golden egg, I'm getting off a 99 right wing back. So I was like, yeah, it'd probably be Eric Lehigh.
I mean, imagine the 99 overall Jason.
Who got Martins?
Yeah, his defensive side would not be the best, obviously, but then that pace, 120 pace.
Yeah, you got to think that we've already got like a 94 version of that, so it'd only be them but 6 higher, so
Yeah.
like, better to pick players that you think will never get a card. But then you say that on FIFA Mobile, you can't say never about a player getting a card because some random players have got cards this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I probably would have gone for a 99 overall class to make him great again, but then we can't help it.
What was it again? You cut out there.
99 Cloud for Bravo.
Bravo.
Try to help him out.
He'd still be dropping the ball in your net.
Yeah, he'd probably be considered on goals. Put it in like that. 99 Fernando Torres, 99 Martin. Oh my god, 99. Sheesh. 99 just Martin would be the dream.
Merchants, did you say?
Yeah, Juice Mertens. I probably would have been like, boost the strength a little bit up more. I mean, take some pace and put some strength, and that's good.
He'd probably be a left wing though, and that would just be too much of a.
Nah, not really, because you could pick the positions. Striker Ronaldo.
You could pick the positions.
Yeah.
I would. If you could have, I would rather see someone do like a Ronaldo goalkeeper or something, and that would be hilarious. Like if they actually did that.
I mean, Messi sounds good.
Like a center mid or something. That would be actually pretty weird.
Messi would be nice.
Like if you could change that, I would change the position for like. I'd probably do like a center mid person, like a striker person, be at like a cam or center mid, because that would be more something. Because whenever I get like a great chance, it's always a center mid player. So you could probably put like, I don't know, I'm throwing off a random striker player, like Griezmann as a center mid. Even though since he already has an attack mode card, he'd probably.
God damn, Griezmann as center mid. I'll probably. Joe from back in the day, like he would have dated back from like the day he probably would have picked Dennis. His name?
Lehigh.
If we would have think back to like the La Liga promo back in December, the center mid that has like 100 pace.
Oh, you're not Cheryshev?
Yeah, Cheryshev. Imagine a 100 overall card. Mental. That'd probably be my kind of thing. Then you could pick your own boost, plus 2 short passing, plus 2 ball control.
Oh shoot! I just realized. Does anyone check what the new the 2 o'clock update gave out? Like on FIFA Mobile.
They don't. Unless it's an emergency, they don't. Oh, you mean what? Yeah, it was. It wasn't anything special. So at the time, it's Team Hero packs are back in store.
Yeah, the Leah attackers.
So nothing much really.
No.
Nothing at all.
We've got pretty close to Oh yeah, just in under 9 minutes time, Foxborough pretty much becomes match day. So we're finding out.
That was the one I needed to do. I picked the Chicago one for mistake.
In 8 minutes time, we find out who the master is out of Oshwari, Manalas, Kadira and Costa.
Yeah, is this Manolas?
Well, there was whether it was legitimate or not, there was a picture that looked like it was Manalas.
Wait,
The picture was of Manalas, but it's one of them ones where they take a picture of a picture,
and then photo shoot.
so it's like, whenever I see someone who's taken a picture of a screen, I always feel a little bit like, I don't know if I trust them or not.
What was it?
Because why not just do a normal screenshot?
Are you saying they bring a man of the match back? Or no?
No, Manalas, the centre-back.
Yeah.
Oh, I said they're in a match well back. Cause
When is the match back?
I'm like, if they even brought that back, that'd be too OP.
Yeah, I would guess the problem. The man of the match was quite cool because it gave you an extra high rate player tweet, but the man of the match was higher rated than the master team the week player.
Yeah.
So I guess they just thought, let's just combine it again. So then they made the master team the week player obviously always be 95. Now they'd make it always 96. And then they can have like 90 rated players amongst it. The only problem is with team of the week players is that because even though they're cards, they're essentially tokens. So sometimes there's some great team of the week cards that would be great for people to use, but they're not used because people are just trying to get them as tokens instead, and then they're not seen anymore.
There it is, that Manola card. I mean, it looks so fake that it says claim on it.
It probably.
On what, sorry?
What was it taken from?
It has 0 out of 0 and it says claim. That's hilarious. I said 0 out of 0. 0 out of 11.
Where have you looked, sorry?
Twitter.
I saw the picture earlier. Yeah, I saw it somewhere earlier.
I've never seen the picture yet, so I have no clue what it was.
I mean, it's fake, so...
But we'll find out in 8 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll find out after 4 or 10 or 11, right? 11? 10. God damn, almost 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours? No.
Yeah, almost. 1.5.
Huh. We've gone a lot over, and I know what that means. I gotta render a lot of audio footage. 2 hours long.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It took me a half an hour for the last podcast. I mean, not a half, yeah, half an hour.
1 hour, dude. It took half an hour to edit.
That was just to render it, by the way, though. It didn't upload for like another hour, so this might be like the whole day. So
yeah, I hope my voice doesn't sound like a robot on your recording, because on the stream it sounded good.
yeah, it was bad last time, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Once my
I should have gone back in, but I didn't realize it was bad. So I was listening to my voice on TRG stream before I get into the thing.
yeah, beforehand, I'll tell you if it sounds bad on the audio. But the thing was though, once my computer gets fixed, I'll finally be able to upload actual sound quality instead of using a bunch of wires to hook up right now.
Yeah.
To get the audio.
I mean, I'm too lazy to edit. That's the reason I always stream everything.
What's the
I mean, I never edit, back in my videos, I never edit. I just put a song, mad quiet, and...
No, I edit some. I don't edit hardcore as everyone else does, but I edit just good enough to get a decent video out. I don't think YouTube will ever be my job, because it's not going to be, because it's just a hobby for me. More like recordings, more of it. But when I was in my last year for high school, for my freshman year, they had a video class. You would use Sony Vegas Pro to edit and stuff, and I actually found that a lot better to edit with. And it was I'd get it, but it's $200, just a slight bit too much.
Wait, for what, sorry?
for Sony Vegas, because like, we used it in my class in freshman year. And it was like $14, so it costed like $300 around there for the school to at least use it.
I mean, I don't pay for Power Director, so I'm just chilling. I don't get watermarks, and I get everything there. So I'm lazy to it on the PC, and I'm lazy to it on the phone. So my future is very bright. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on, guys, ask some questions.
When I'm on Macs, I use Final Cut Pro, which I really like using. But, yeah, there's ways to get Vegas.
Yeah, a lot of
I think Ruben did a video back before FIFA Mobile. I think I watched that video, and I tried. Yeah, FIFA Ruben.
Yeah, he made a video about that, I think.
Super old.
TRG found out, still has the method of doing it, I believe.
Yeah, he said he had that too.
I do it, but, I don't think it supports Mac, doesn't it?
Pardon?
You can't use Sony Vegas on Mac, can you? Or can you?
No, we've got Final Cut Pro, which I prefer anyway. Final Cut Pro.
Oh, so you can't use Sony Vegas.
I've used Vegas in the past, but I wasn't that impressed with Vegas. Final Cut Pro is better than Vegas anyway, but it's Mac only.
Yeah. I mean, as soon, I think I'm gonna start, I'll have to stop streaming because I'm gonna start school again. Then I go back to one video a day like I used to be. So I won't be streaming, so I might need to watch some videos how to edit, right?
School.
Although saying that, if you go back to school,
what were you saying?
why? Because if you're going to record, edit, then upload, you could just do your stream in that time, do shorter streams.
Yeah, that is a good point there.
Yeah.
You could, because obviously a lot of you've been obviously hammering out the streams recently, and obviously your subs have gained a lot from your streams. Maybe just do it so when you get back to school, you'll only stream for half an hour or an hour a day, and then do it at roughly a set time-ish.
Yeah, after school, after homework or something.
And then maybe at weekends or holidays you'll do bumper extra long streams as a special, but then just do short streams. And then obviously during your stream, maybe most days, maybe it's just you talking to people, doing your daily activities, doing your daily stuff.
Yeah.
Some days it may be you've got rewards to open and all that, but just do just continue doing what you do on a normal day, just while stream it instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I'm still play the game, so.
Yeah, and
It'll probably.
I want to test out how will my subs feel if I stop streaming. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
Because I will always every day. Because obviously, as you get older, you need to take care of stuff. Then you gotta start working. Then you gotta do all these. So I have to test my subs again.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I uploaded a video, I did alright. 900 views. It's not too bad compared to my 1,000 something.
Yeah, fair as well, because you've got to find where your audience is, and if you're always streaming at a certain time of the day, how much audience you can reach from that time, on that time zone. So it is my last.
Great! Yes,
dude.
Forget about my freaking, Carvajal.
Yeah, Roman Juventus is open up, so this would get me a 6th jet token, and then...
Son, 19.
What are you talking about now? It's 20 minutes to figure out what you're talking about. I'm
yeah, the centre back.
The master thing for that game, okay.
Yeah,
let me just go ahead and open some packs where I have the
coins. He's got +2 mark and +2 reactions, damn.
Please, let me have you, Manola.
I just realised, I think they're all going to be +2 reactions as the second thing, aren't they? Because all 3 of them have +2 reactions at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I'm broke again, so...
Manolas and Carville are very, very good cards so far, but should you get them both? Maybe. But we don't know what the other 4 players are going to be yet. But it depends what you need to strengthen the most. Like, who would you like to see? Who are you wishing gets the master for each one that's left?
This path is the third best card.
Who, sorry?
The third best card. I mean, Manolas is the best card on that one, so that broke the pattern a little bit.
What overall is
I don't think Manolas is a 96 is upgraded one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but in the Ericsson, there was 90 Dyer, 91 Edison, 92 Ericsson, and 93 Bernardo Silva, and it was 95 Ericsson who got it, so he wasn't the highest.
Yeah. The highest Carvajal as well. Third highest.
So, next up we've got the MLS versus Real Madrid. So we've got Theo Hernandez left back, centre back Varane, Giovinco striker in Schweinsteiger centre defensive mid.
It would be cool to see a Schweinsteiger promo card, because I don't think he had any promo cards.
He's got the freeze. He's got the freeze card.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like 93 rated.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope it's for fun purposes. Kind of hope it's Giovinco.
Yeah, it's fast, super fast.
But if we're looking at what we've had so far, so we've had a right wing back, a cam, a centre back. Say we only get one striker out of them all. We could get Giovinco out of this one. There's no striker.
Lukaku, like I said. Lukaku, like I said.
Then there's Lukaku and there's Lacazette. So it's like, I can't see all 3 of them getting one, and I can't see 2 of them, so probably only one. So Lukaku, Lacazette, and Giovinco. I guess if we don't get Giovinco in the next few days, I'd like to think that pretty much confirms we'll get Lacazette or Lukaku.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty good.
Obviously, Real Madrid got one with Carvajal, and with Real Madrid appearing 3 times, are they really going to get more than one master?
I don't think so. They shouldn't.
No.
That's a little bit biased.
But the thing with the Chelsea Arsenal one is, it kind of feels like Ozil's going to be the master of that. You know, him being a right forward.
Hopefully he gets position changed to a 10, maybe.
It wouldn't change.
Yeah, he already
it just feels like they're making him a right forward, kind of like, he's a bit like, okay, they've gone for right forward. It's a bit of like a peculiar position as such. But then, at the same time, everyone's got Di Maria, more or less now.
Yeah.
Or at least, they're working towards it. Like, Di Maria, it feels like everyone got Di Maria so much quicker than James.
Super hammers.
James took me a while.
Yeah. I mean,
Di Maria did it.
Di Maria took me 1.5k FIFA points. The first day. That's all it took me.
Yeah.
I mean, but I did was like 500,000 on trophies to do the reviews. I mean, I wasted a lot of, 34 tradings to finish that Di Maria. God damn.
Wait, can I still see the plan?
Trade-ins to get that.
Let me go, they're under players, aren't they? They're not under events. Let me have a look, because it will obviously still show me what it took. Right, let's have a look at Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the trading. I completed the trading 45 times.
This is an elite attacker. Hey.
Right. I mean...
So Rodriguez did 45 trade-ins.
Yeah.
Di Maria did 24.
24. I mean, Di Maria was a little bit better because a lot of people were playing it. A lot of, like, the day activities came out already, so a lot of people had the FIFA points to do the reviews. Hamas, you never got that. Because they had the free FIFA points for the last, 2 months?
They should have made a position change for that card, but they never did. Like a right wing or something.
They never actually said it would have hurt, but they never actually ever confirmed they would.
he's the best right forward. He's the best right forward in the game. So I don't think they would.
And
I mean, they did it to James. They did it to James because center forward was like only one formation.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were like doubting that.
And it was countered by everyone.
All the time.
Everyone just had it countered, so no one ever got to use it.
Jeez, FIFA says 63 tradings for Di Maria. That's crazy.
And I felt like that was a lot compared to what other people who did it in one day. And that was obviously because we also had the wild card pack, so as you got to the one to go.
I never got that wild card. Yeah, that wild card.
Yeah, so I did use the wild card as well on top.
Yeah. I mean, this account, I never technically got the center forward James or the James because I had the other account. Then that account got a problem, so they transferred my players from there to here. So I didn't have to do James again. That's a big WE there.
Oh gosh, I just noticed this video has gone almost an hour and 40 minutes. And I have to render that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Wish me luck when it gets to like 2 hours, because I don't know how long we're going to be doing this for.
You're going to be editing for a while.
Yep.
Would you want to stop at 2 hours?
It doesn't matter. I got like a while to go for.
Yeah.
It's 3:07 where I'm at.
We still got 20 people watching this stream, so it's not too bad.
Oh, Edison in the pack. Nice. And Robin.
God damn.
My
Tackers
event won't load right now. It's been like 5 minutes. And I've been
Don't
waiting.
worry, there's only 2 silvers and a gold waiting for you on the other side.
Yep. I got one in the first one. I actually got an elite in the first try for the first
Oh, did you?
attackers one they gave out.
Well, everyone got an elite in the end, didn't they? Because they forgot to check the translations. So every non-English translation said you got a guaranteed elite. That's why they gave us that's why everyone got an elite later on that night.
That's good. That's good. They know they made a mistake.
They were quick to fix that and quick to offer that out. So fair play to them with that.
God dang.
Is there any more questions from the stream?
Wait, no, that's 900,000 coins. Are you serious? God damn.
Yeah, everyone's just listening to try and make profit on.
Why is he? You're crazy. I would not buy Manolas for 900K.
It'll go down.
Yeah, and we'll go by 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Whenever we start doing that live event, 5 minutes.
Oh, good. I got a network server timeout on that. I'm just not even going to try it now, because the Discord is probably killing it by that. That's how.
So obviously tomorrow, how much these events change, which is good. If you saw people, yeah, tomorrow I'll get some more.
Yeah, so you get souvenirs, death tokens, or players, so that's great.
So yeah, silver high, so it's decent, so it's a lot, and it's 5. So that means by putting it down to 5 stamina, you can now get 6 out of a full stamina bar instead of 5 events. So it's nice. It's an extra token, and there's no more bronze because 150 coins for 6 stamina is a bit of a piss take. But it counterbalances the risk.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a jet token, you got.
The thing with the jet tokens is if you get an extra one, you need to get 6 extra ones. You need to get 7.
It's not going to 7.
They're going to come in the multiples of 7 to be able to do stuff with them. But it gets you closer.
God damn, what am I doing? I was 1 win away from Legendary 2 now.
We're on about, we may bring Tribute back, but we're just waiting for them to implement versus attack into leagues or play friend because we don't really want to do a tournament again with the old style game mode.
Yeah.
So Tribute will come back if they if they introduce first attack to player friend or leagues.
I hope I don't, because I have a 99 overall. And you're not going to get to use your best players, because it depends on your performance, obviously.
Yeah, well, it's probably, because of how much of a bigger overall has an impact now, we'd probably have to adjust the rules for how you get your cards. Because if we went into, well, I know for myself,
Yeah.
I'd have to go to FIFA champion with a silver team, so I'd be like 65 rated up against a 115 rated team. I'd probably load it up and it'd probably say 100% counters.
I mean, I faced a 100 overall with a 76 overall back in Amateur 3.
Into it.
Yeah. I mean, who faced a 100 overall in Amateur 3? Like, what the hell? I mean, that was when the French thing was out, so they were obviously out of relegated and so.
Yeah, I had no idea they can do the French thing, and I never got anything good out of it.
My best pull was like, what, Mangala?
I got I think I got Rami, whatever you call him, Rami, in the pack, and I'm like, you know what? Not even gonna grind for the next one. I'm done.
FIFA Mobile YouTubers Award. That's a good one.
What'd you say?
FIFA Mobile YouTuber Awards. That's good.
I can't.
How are you going to do the voting and stuff though? Because how are you going to do the voting for it and stuff? Because
I'm not.
I know TRG said it in the chat, but it's just interesting how you do the voting for it. Because obviously a few people tried doing polls a few weeks ago to like person like they did a quick award poll best and vote here.
Yeah,
they did for best YouTuber who's best at the game. And Stopdy won the poll. It's not. Wicked is the best. Is the best person at the game. Has got is best at the game at the moment.
He's one of the craziest.
It's hard to do the awards.
Yeah.
It's hard to do without people picking the most subs.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be better if it was like a panel, just that a few people, like a panel of people vote, and it's their opinion. I don't know. I guess it's maybe let the YouTubers get to vote, so it's like a YouTube voted stuff, or we have or do both and have a fan vote and a YouTube vote, but then we just iron out stuff that's just downright not true. Because if Stopdy wins them all. It's well, he's not actually best at that, so it's pointless.
That's something about YouTuber.
Best YouTuber with under 100 subs, and somebody wins again.
Like what?
How did Stopdy get on the list for that?
Exactly.
That's what people will probably vote for. So
under 100 subs.
Yeah, I was taking the piss, as an exaggeration point, but it was just there's two bits where it's
and I just noticed TRG's live stream just legit went up. It just uploaded.
Oh, did it?
6 minutes ago.
It's been an hour and 20 since I started,
So if that means it's going to take that long for his to upload, I know how long mine's going to take to upload.
But his has had to process it. That goes differently. Because obviously that's it processing. Because technically it's already up, but then it's just YouTube will put it into a queue to repush when you've already been live. Because you could watch it from the start, the moment it finishes. Obviously you'll be recording and uploading it from your side up, so it'll be a bit different.
it will take a while. It will take more time.
Yours is obviously just going to be a picture, isn't it? So the bulk of it should only be the audio. You could even upload it 720 rather than 1080 with it just being a picture.
Oh, I just noticed that I have to make a picture for the whole. I had to make a thumbnail too, and that will take me a while. Because I'm actually going to
This is the thumbnail for my stream, so.
Well, didn't you take TRG's thumbnail?
Yeah, I stole the from him. Don't worry. Don't say anything. I know
He
you
probably found out already. Because you put it in the Discord chat. Like, you said word for word, I'm stealing TRG's thumbnail, hold on. And I said, okay. But, man, I really don't know anything else to talk about.
What do you mean, Dash? As in, you've got enough victory tokens already for all 100 rated players?
I mean, sheesh, that's a lot.
You have, that's mental.
I mean, I have enough, almost enough for completing the rest, David Luiz and now Black, but as you can see all the way up to the 1 year overall, I'm 79, 250, and then I have everything else filled up. So when I get to FIFA champion, I will block versus attack. Like, don't you dare to get demoted, cause
it takes provided you weren't getting the extra ones a day, it takes just over 950 wins to get the, just over 950 victory tokens.
And that cooks a lot of money. Because sometimes I don't even need them.
That's a lot of games already. Fair play if you've played like 1,000 games already.
I've played over almost like a lot more than that. I mean, counting the ties, I probably played like 2,000 games.
Wow.
I mean, I tie every other game. I tie every other game.
But you, at least you get what rank are you in now? Do you say you're in rank 2?
I'm 25,000 frozen every 2. So, and I'm almost done with 100 overall. So imagine
how many tokens do you get in legendary? I mean, not legendary. FIFA champion. Do you get like 5?
8. You get 8. You get 8 FIFA champion tokens.
Wow, so you have to wait like 10 some week, almost 10. Would it be? No.
So yeah, if you're a champion,
14 weeks probably just to get.
Yeah, it would take you like 3 weeks to finish. Like every single, like it would take you 2 weeks to finish the 96. It would take you 3 weeks to finish the 90.
Well, the 100, yeah, is 40. So
then it would take you like a month.
5 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 5 weeks. God damn, and then you threw in the Carvajal is 99. Obviously, it doesn't have plus 2 overalls. You know, 111 overall were win backs. No comment. But yeah, guys, you're not asking any more questions, right? So
yeah, we've probably been like freestyling for the past half hour.
Yeah, it's been like 30 minutes. We just talking about random stuff. But yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Go subscribe to EpicPet's channel. I forgot to put it in the description because I'm stupid. Go obviously y'all subscribe to Joebiline, but if you haven't, go subscribe to him. We should be back next week. Maybe Sunday or Saturday.
Do you know when you're probably going to upload this?
Right after. I'm going to edit and make it for like a couple out, like a...
Cool.
It's probably going to take like... I recommend when I go to sleep, it'll legit be uploaded right then. So you'll probably just be waking up.
Please, when you go to sleep, I will be up to you.
The only thing is that I've realised annoying now, I can't listen to this one when it goes up.
Yeah. I mean, in mine, we have like...
That's why I should keep live. That's why I should live stream it, because it would take me hours to render and upload and get it in like a processed by YouTube, instead of me taking the whole live stream, and then it would just process right afterwards. But no, I take the hard way out.
Yeah. I think the next one will wish, then the yes. Right?
Yeah, BGS never contacted us about a time yet.
No, he just told me, what days you guys doing? And I'm like, I mean, you picked the day because we are, like, we ain't doing nothing, and you work, so.
Yeah, the good thing, if you, just if anyone needed to know, in the time section in the Discord chat says the days that who's ever is available. I don't know if it's open to everyone. I think it's open to guest and co-host.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me see. Server edit channel. Wait, no, it's only available for, okay, let me change that. Oh no, the guest can see it. Okay, we're good.
Fletch will be here, don't worry. I grab his here and I bring him to the podcast. Don't worry, he will be here.
I've never talked to him before, actually. I've talked to him through Twitter.
Really?
I've talked to him through Twitter, but not like like Discord call or anything.
Nah, I have. I mean, in the FIFA channel, in the server, we used to talk like a lot.
Did you end your live stream already?
Then I started working, then we wasn't talking much, then we stopped talking, then I stopped working, then we started talking again, so it's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna end it on my end because the quicker I get end this, the less time will take to render. Okay.
Yeah. I think you cut out the last few minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably cut that out and just add the outro. Thank you guys for watching. It is probably been 2 hours long almost, but this is the end of episode 3. We'll have, as Joanne said, DB Blast 88 in the next one. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. It's just the end of the thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, peace.